Blathers is here! Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another day on Sticker, where I play every day to enjoy the peaceful ritual and routine of everyday play. So let's get started. Blathers is here. He has a keen interest in biology, at past and present, and he's here to study Sticker. I sincerely hope everyone lends their cooperation. Inquisitive residents should stop by his tent for details. Thank you, Mr. Nook. Today looks like a very bright sunny day as opposed to our cozy rainy day we had yesterday. So let's greet Blathers. Let's greet our neighbors today. Right, I bought a few things from the shop to change out of this outfit. I think I'm good with the pineapple shirt for today. I also played a little bit last evening to collect some evening critters, so I've placed those in front of Blathers' tent last night. Cute rain boots. I love the rain wear, the rain hat, the rain jacket, the rain boots. They're all very cute. So this fit is very cohesive. We have green on green, super normcore, which I love. Alright, so let's get started with our usual dailies. Like I said, I think part of this Let's Play series is also to get back into the routine of playing every day. Not that I have not on Cosmic Rush, but I find that playing Animal Crossing, I don't know if it's the same for you, but I find I have a structured way of going about this game that I don't usually have outside of Animal Crossing. At work, it's pretty structured as well, I think. I get things done, but yes, day to day in my, daily life, I don't really have a structured routine. I just kind of go with the flow, do what I like when I need to do things, and I love the routine I get in Animal Crossing because it takes away that mental fatigue that you get from making decisions, because you know what you need to do in Animal Crossing and you just do it. So anyways, let's read this DIY bottle from Klaus. The latest trend to hit the wave is a little something I call self-care. And how can you do that if you can't see yourself? So take a little you time. We have a mirror here. Wooden table mirror. Alright. So can we... what kind of materials do we have for that? Okay, we can construct that as well today. Oh, and Gulliver has washed up ashore after the rainy night last night. Alright, I think since we don't have our storage, I'm gonna drop some items just outside my place here to free up some pockets so I can also collect items to sell. Ooh, since Blathers is here, I believe we'll also get the shovel DIY, so that'll be helpful in planting these pears. But let me drop these items for now. And what is this? Ooh, a cardboard box I can place inside my tent. I guess I could have placed some of those items inside as well and not, make a mess of the island straight away, but we can clean that up later. Alright, and I can also catch some more insects. I really enjoy, obviously, the start of the game because everything is new. And we got a lot of things we can donate to Blathers, so let's say hi to Faith. Hi girl. Oh hey, aloha, what brings you here? I kind of moved here on a whim, and I'm not sure I brought enough bells with me, aloha. Like, you hear deserted island, and you think you're not even gonna need money. Yeah, I need a plan. I heard I can get bells selling fruits and weeds and stuff to Timmy. If I do that, maybe I'll be alright. I will do just that. I think I sold most of the peaches on this side of the river. So I'll have to wait a bit before I can collect those. And I don't really like selling weeds, although that is a Nook Mile achievement. I just like saving those for the island to give a little lived-in look to the island, so I'll eventually clean up the island, but I really love it. This is Blathers' tent. How sweet is this? Okay. So let's visit him, and we can donate a few things in my pocket as well as what's outside the tent. I'm exceedingly interested in the ecosystem of this island, thus I have come to conduct research, if you will. Ah, could it be that you're Maxie, the personage who chose the location for this tent? That's me. A splendid job indeed. Thanks to you, I was able to alight on this island with nary a ruffled feather. Now, regarding the aforementioned research, truth be told, I am determined to open a museum and henceforth dwell on this island amongst you. So, should you discover a new type of insect or fish, do be so kind as to bring it here. I plan to exhibit these creatures as well as those you gave Tom Nook in the museum upon its completion. What's the problem? That is, I lack the number of exhibits needed to secure permission to open a museum proper. Empty display cases will not do, I told. Display cases with something to display, that is another matter, which is where you come in. Allow me to explain. You see, it's not only insects and fish I plan to display in my esteemed institution, but fossils too. As it happens, there sits a substantial stretch of land beyond— Yes! Give me the DIYs, Blather! Alright, so what do we get? I forget if it's a vaulting pole, a shovel, all of the above. Yes, a vaulting pole. Yay, we get to see the other side of the island. Oh, and a shovel too. Okay, that's awesome. Now we can really get stuck in. 15 more. Okay, let me count how many I have on hand as well as outside. So we have 2. Last night I caught my first tarantula, so we're gonna donate that big boy to Blathers as well, though he probably won't be too pleased about it. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6. We'll see. Oh, is this a common butterfly? 7. Alright. So, since we have a vaulting pole, let us go to resident services. I think I'm also going to construct a DIY workbench, my favorite items in the game for its function and form. Oh, and we can't forget our daily Nook miles for today. We're almost, to 5,000 miles, so we'll see if I can get that this episode, but if not, no worries. Okay, what's new with shopping? Can I purchase anything else? Mrs. Flamingo, oval glasses, onion tea, vest with binoculars, chino pants. Ooh, rubber toe sneakers, yes. Ooh, should I start collecting these? The KK albums hasn't been high priority for me as far as collecting. I just, get them when I get them. But 3,000 is a lot of money, so maybe I will hold off. And I think that's it for now. Okay, so let's construct a vaulting pole, a shovel, and if I have enough materials, I'll construct the mirror as well, and the DIY workbench. There's a lot of things. A lot of things I want, a lot of things to do. But I also have to remind myself to pace myself, because, yes, when I initially started the Switch 2 Island, like I mentioned, I didn't realize how much you could do in one sitting. Like, you can play for hours and hours and hours till you get through the main start of the game. Okay, let's finish that for now. I really want to take a look at the other side. Across the river. Ooh, and we can sell peaches too. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the north side of the island. Alright, so we have this stretch of land that is blocked off by a river and some cliffs here. And this is pretty narrow. This is one of the reasons why I think some players don't like the double south-facing rivers, because of this stretch of land is pretty narrow. And I feel with areas of the island that is difficult to design with and use, I think I'm going to designate specifically to harvest materials. So if I can't decorate in a specific spot, I will use this place to specifically fish for the river fish, or I can plant trees to harvest wood. But we also have my peninsula on this side as well. Oh, and there's a fossil here. I'll grab that. It's quite a tiny peninsula for the shape that it is. But this could be a cute seating area, maybe. Got our first fossil here. And then if we go north, I don't love how there's cliff on cliff on cliff on cliff. But I kind of like this pocket here. This is like a natural point to add a staircase here. But yeah, this stretch of beach here is pretty short as well. So this might primarily be used to fish. And as you guys know, I don't really like decorating my beaches. Or I should say, I don't think decorating beaches is necessary. Just because that's just how beaches naturally are. Unless you're at a resort, I guess. Which are specifically decorated for tourists and visitors. But otherwise, I like to keep my beaches pretty clear of any items or decoration. Cast Master, 10 out of 10. Amazing. I'm still on my Cast Master grind on Cosmic Rush, and I don't have any room for any more critters, so I have to leave the wharf roaches, I think they're called, behind. But I guess let's head back to Blathers, donate what I can, sell what I can to free up my pockets, and then continue on. This is just a chill vibe. So yes, I'm really hoping to have this Let's Play series be a consistent series, at least for the very beginning of Sticker, because of how new everything is. Alright, so let's donate this fossil first. Indeed, there can be no doubt this is a fossil. Incredible, wonderful, remarkable. My intuition was impeccable. There are fossils on this island. But I digress. Back to the matter at Wing. I must assess your fabulous find. Let me see here. Indeed. Ooh, of course, it can be but one thing. A Diani tail. Diani? Dianani. My feathers, what a fabulous fossil. This Dianani tail would be a sizable step forward opening the museum. I wonder, would you perhaps consider donating this ancient relic to the cause? Of course, Blathers. Yes, I feel like if I kept Blathers in his tent, I can't move him anywhere. Yes, you may not heard of Deinonychus, but you may have heard of its cousin, the Velociraptor. Both were predators distinguished by their frighteningly huge toe claws. They also likely had feathers. The main difference between them? Size. Deinonychus was about 7 feet tall. 7 feet tall? And weighed 160 pounds. Little Velociraptor, on the other wing, was a compact 2 feet tall and weighed only about 33 pounds. I didn't know the Velociraptor was that tiny. Jurassic Park had me thinking otherwise. I've heard that people meeting celebrities are often surprised at how short they— yeah! Oh my gosh. And that is what I have to say about that. Anywho, I will gladly accept your generous donation. I only hope we can find what remains of this fossil and display it in its fully assembled form. Many thanks to you and best of luck. Wow, Blathers. Sometimes you would miss these kind of information dumps because you're donating a bunch of fossils at the same time, so you don't get to hear all of this information. Blathers is a yapper. Okay, let's donate all the rest of these guys. Okay, so this is creature number 2. Wonderful. I would love nothing more. Such mystery, such grace. Did you know that the sea butterfly's scientific name is Thecosomata? A very rough translation of that is shell body. Indeed, this illustrious creature is related to snails. However, it reminds me much more of an elegant feathered friend, the way it flies through the water. With such grace in flying, one shouldn't wonder if it's related to the owl. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Alright, that's good to know. I have plenty Blathers. We have a few more creatures. Let me give you a fish before I freak you out with the butterflies. Why, this is an olive flounder. Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your olive flounder? Of course. The olive flounder is the same shape as other fish when it hatches, but as it grows both wider and flatter and can reach some 3 feet long. These flatfish spend much of their lives buried under the sandy ocean floor waiting for prey to happen by. Imagine the surprise for said prey when they strike. It would be as if your kitchen floor were to bite you. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff now. That is pretty fascinating. Alright, we will... Yes. I will save Blather's heart. The horror, the repugnance. Good heavens, I must maintain my composure. I beg your pardon, bugs. I do detest them. Still, there's much I can tell you about the insect you apprehended, if you insist, that is. Okay, we don't have to subjugate Blathers to chatting about insects. Though bugs are the bane of my existence, rest assured the wretched thing will get the best of care here. Alright, Blathers, here you go. Alright, so we donated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we'll have 6. Alright. Come on, Blathers. Let these insects appeal to your soul. But he does display the usual reaction to bugs that most people have. I have sympathized towards the spider, the common house spider, and they are pretty useful if you do see them around your home, because they are there because insects are in your place, so that they clean up what you can't see. But after watching Spider-Man and all the things, I don't know, the great PR of spiders through that franchise is amazing. Okay, 9 donations to go. Alright, how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 5 more. And I think... let me sell the fish. I could do that at least. See what... I forget who's in the tent. Timmy or Tommy, one of the boys. Let's see if they have any interesting items I could purchase today. Alright. I'm curious what your wares are. Ooh, a picnic basket and a candle. These are good items, but I may buy them later after selling some peaches that I find on the other side of the island, but for now, usually I'm not too mindful of what I buy, just because making money on the island is what it is. If I want to get something, I'll buy it. If I don't want it, I won't. I feel like cataloging the items in the game is very late game kind of gameplay, just because there's so many items in the game, and you know, you start to there's not too many things that can be done during late game aside from the usual dailies and routine of it all. So I feel if money. I feel if I don't need something straight away for decorating purposes, or yeah, for decorating purposes, that I won't get something for the sake of just having it. Alright, this is a cute pond area. I like that. And this is a nice little cliff river. Very compact, which I like as well. A nice fishing spot. Oh yes, and we have the windflowers. Oh, we also already have an orange windflower. Wait, is that the normal coloring from windflowers? It's orange, white, and red? Oh my gosh, I forget what variations of windflower there are. I know we can get purple and blue as well, so I guess, yeah. Orange must be the yellow version of the original seeds. Alright, we should get plenty of money just from selling peaches. Yes, if I haven't mentioned this already, or I kind of touched upon it at the beginning of the video, but I love the routine of these easy daily tasks of either harvesting wood, fishing, collecting the crops or the fruit on the trees. Oh, we have a pink flower already. Just because I find these tasks particularly relaxing, because these tasks are turn off your brain kind of moments. And so I find when other players don't like doing these tasks, it's like, why? I don't understand. They are tedious, yes. But I find it takes away the fatigue of decision making. But I think it's easier to do early game or at the start of the game, just because this is as much as you can do. We're just getting started, so the grinding aspect of Animal Crossing is just a given. But I feel towards mid to late game, doing the dailies isn't as interesting, I think, for other players, just because we've collected enough resources to sustain whatever island we currently have, so the need to do those daily tasks isn't as important. But I find myself still enjoying this part of the game in my late game, just because, again, how good it feels to do. To check that, you know, box off that list of things to do is the relaxing bit, I find. Oh, there's another peach. Alright, let's get a lay of this area. Okay, so we have a river. We have the remaining of our fossils here, but I don't have room. Okay, so let's take a look at this side. Okay, one of the things I didn't realize I disliked about a map are these rocks on close to the island rather than on the seashore, just because of how it obstructs your walking or your pathway to get from point A to point B. I do not like that. So yeah. As far as this side of the west side of the river, again, I think I might designate this place specifically to fish and to harvest wood. So if I use this space specifically to do that, I can designate the rest of the island for decorating or for specific builds. But I guess we'll see how that goes the further I'm into the game. Let's sell some peaches. Let's see what our haul is today. Okay, nice. That is plenty. Let's purchase these items. Oh. And place them accordingly. I think I could place the candle in my tent, although that may be a fire hazard. And I could put the picnic basket on the beach maybe, or I guess on the island somewhere, or maybe on the peninsula. What else do we have? Outdoor table. Yeah, I don't think I need to buy anything from the special collaborations for the moment. I think I'll wait till later. Got more miles, first time buyer. Oh, we're almost to 5,000 bells. Okay. All right. Let's place the candle in my tent. Yes, whenever I get items, I try to place them where I think it fits best. There we go. A little bit more light in the tent. Rather than just placing them anywhere for the sake of, again, min-maxing the start of the game. Alright, we got the 5,000 miles. See, and that took like very little effort just by doing your dailies. So, where can I place this picnic basket? Maybe on the beach. Beach for now. A nice lunch. Hanging out on the beach. I could put like the wild log there when I get that DIY. I also do want to get create the DIY table because I think that would be helpful to place outside. Oh, and the little... Yes. There's so many things that you can like create now and decorate your island now. Yeah, you can create like a little mini build. Is there anything else that I could put on the beach? I think that's it. Okay. And let's talk to Mr. Nook and upgrade our house. There you go. You're free and clear of debt, living on a thriving scenic island. What could be better? Oh, that wasn't actually a rhetorical question. Let me be more specific. How is that tent treating you? It could be better. But no one ever said that developing an island paradise would be easy. But we don't do things because they are easy. We do them because they are profitable. Well, if you're growing weary of life in a tent, yes, I suppose the time is right to discuss the possibility of building custom homes. Now, there are certain challenges to building fabulous homes in a remote location such as this. Challenges that do translate directly into costs, I'm afraid. But with zero interest financing and an extremely lax repayment plan, anything is possible. So Maxie, if you ever find yourself interested in a new home, do come see me. Alright, this is where we get our Nook Miles Plus, I think. Alright, excellent. About my home, let's upgrade. 98,000 bells. I think we can manage that. Alright, I think I'm going to choose green. Got an automatic Nook mileage program upgrade. Just give me one moment. Okay, this is where we get. Yes, there we go. I've updated your program membership details, Maxie. Now, when you use the Nook Miles app, you'll have access to all the Nook Miles Plus benefits. Nook Miles Plus includes a nifty way to earn additional miles for special circumstances. You'll see the details when you launch the app, so please give it a look. Give it a look when you can. Alright, so that'll be exciting for the next day, I think. Let me place some of these items that I've constructed. We have the bench, so I think... Oh, we got a fly. We got a fly already. Okay, steady. Steady. Yes, I caught a fly. I was just winging it. This is one of... is this one of those items? Or not items. Where the... Oh, yes. I love this item. The glass on top of the paper. That... I should donate it. But it looks so good there. Okay. Let me place my DIY workbench here. And let me pick up these items. Let me place maybe the campfire here. Oh. Classic. So if I put a bench here, nice fire there. Alright, and... okay, let me place these items back in my home. Even though we're upgrading, doesn't mean things can't look nice. So I'll just place that item. We can... place it there. And I think I'm gonna place one more item, the pears. Actually, I think I'll plant that one. I didn't even plant a peach. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, let's plant our first pear. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Grab one. Alright, let's plant... let's plant a pear there. see if I can pull up a tree. I think there was one by the museum that's kind of obscuring its view right over here. Let's move that somewhere more appropriate. Let's put it right beside here. And that's a little better. All right. Before I close out the episode, I'm just gonna donate these guys. I'll put it on pause for a moment so you don't have to watch me donating all these items to Blathers, and then we'll close out today's episode on sticker. Alright, so I've donated the remaining creatures I found yesterday and that I placed outside of his tent here. So I have 5 more critters or fossils to bring Blathers, so I might do that offline and do that in the evening. But before we log off, after you say hi to Best Boy Jay here, I didn't speak to him at all this morning. Oh, I can't catch anything. You can do it, Mr. J, sir. Oop. Check me out, I'm gonna catch the biggest, fattest fish on the island. Hey! Okay, you have fun, Jay. I love that for you. Alright guys, so that is everything for oh, and Gulliver. I forgot about him, as most players do. And I might do that off stream as well. Say hi to him, do his, you know, funny tasks that we should do to help him out. But I think we will call it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out and doing your dailies with me. If you enjoyed this video, definitely like, and if you want to see more episodes of Sticker, definitely subscribe. So have a great rest of your day, have a good one, and I will talk to you later.